Hey, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Good morning. Hello, and welcome everyone. How's everybody doing on this beautiful, bright and early TGIF? And yes, it is a Friday morning. Good morning to Jessica. How are you doing? Good to see you. Make sure you do drop your links in the chat because I don't know if I'm subscribed to you, Jessica. I would love to make sure I'm subscribed and check out your videos. Thank y'all for coming in. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello. Who's Tom Cruise? Good morning, Tom. How are you doing? Hello, each and every one of you. Let's see here. Flipping goodies. Hello, good morning and welcome. Passports and pizza pies. Hello, good morning and welcome. Whoa, this chat just flew on me. There we go. Everybody's saying hello. New England treasure. Hello, good morning and welcome. Paul Antonelli. Hello, good morning, and I hope y'all get to feeling better soon. Good to see you back in the chats. And let's see here. Glams, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Just came in for the end of Paul. And oh, yeah, they just got finished, huh? Yeah, but I was talking about that a little earlier. Annie, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. And I think I made it to the end. So without further ado, please, hello, Stephen. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, each and every one of you. This morning we have a guest who y'all may know. Some of you I'm sure should know. But you should. I have not seen her do a lot of live interviews, but she's been on a lot of videos and lives with others. You might know her as a lot of times. She's posting videos. She's also doing a lot of good things on YouTube. So we're going to try to get her some more subs today if you haven't subbed to her. So give a large, warm welcome to my guest today to come in part of the show this morning. Hello and good morning, Miss Jigsaw Jens. Hello, good morning and welcome. Welcome, Miss K herself, Passports and Pizza Pies. Good morning.
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and have you introduce yourself a little bit while I go and get your pin for your channel link for the blue box above and just give them a little small description, kind of like a teaser.
All right. So hi, I'm Kay. If you don't know me, Passports and Pizza Pies. I am a part-time reseller. I do those types of videos on my channel. I also like to travel. I use all of my reselling profits to travel. My daughter and I, she's 12, and I have a live listing every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. So come check me out and hang out.
That's right. Now, I do have her link at the top in the blue box. If you want to check and make sure you're subscribed, you're welcome to drop your links to your channel and or any special events you do have coming up. Also, don't forget when you go to someone's link in there and they have the link in the chat for their YouTube channel and you go to it and it says red, the word subscribe is in red, change it to gray. It means you're not subscribed and or you lost the subscription. And right next to it, hit the all notification bell, the third one at the top, so you don't miss out when anyone comes out with a new video. Hello and welcome to Yenzer Picker. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Don't forget this Monday, I will be on there live with him and Angie this Monday night.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So with your background, how long have you been actually doing eBay?
3 years. But I did start eBay like forever ago and just, sold random stuff that I just didn't need anymore. But right. I didn't start taking it seriously till 2018. So
I've been subscribed to Kay. Great content. I need to catch one of her live listings. Yeah, she does it every Thursday night at 10 p.m., right?
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesdays. I got to put that on my calendar. All right, we have a question from Paul. Do you love to eat pizza while traveling? Is that where you got your YouTube name?
Yes. Yes, it is. I try to have pizza everywhere I go. So far the best pizza has been in Copenhagen, Denmark. Oh, wow. So yeah, surprisingly.
Wow. Hello and welcome. Finding Treasures. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Now I know you do other platforms, so let everybody know exactly, how long have you been reselling? But what are all the platforms you sell on?
So I've been reselling 3 years. I started in summer of 2018. I started on mostly Poshmark. I do eBay. I sell a few things on ThreadUp. I only send them like free items or stuff from my own closet that I don't feel like listing. And I also send designer items when I can find them in Rhode Island to the Real Rail. So sometimes I'm Mercari, sometimes on Facebook Marketplace, but I don't list too often on those two.
And Glenn wants to know, how are you feeling?
I'm still You might hear me coughing a little bit, so I apologize for that, but it's better every day.
I have pizza every day, literally in my favorite.
I support you. I got pizza on my shirt today. Pizza.
Hello, Edwards. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So I have to ask you, I know I've been watching a lot of your videos lately where you've done a Poshmark rant.
Yeah.
What is going on with that, and how are you doing with your Poshmark?
I mean, to be fair, the main Poshmark issue was my fault. I sent an eBay item to a Poshmark buyer by accident. I sent the Poshmark item to the buyer as well, so she just got an extra thing. My issue with them is just that they have no customer service line. I can't call and talk to a human being. They have no live chat, can't talk to them that way. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's just the cons of selling on that platform. But in my opinion, if they really want to take themselves seriously, they kind of have to have customer service personnel that are dedicated to helping people. So, like, I get it. It's my fault, but
so
I was trying to fix it.
How are you doing on selling wise on there? Is it picked up for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's still my second best platform. eBay definitely make the most there versus Poshmark, but I do still list there.
Now, how often do you actually share that Poshmark closet, or do you have some virtual?
I have a Posher VA, and they share for me at least 3 times a day. So, and that's pretty good. Excuse me, sorry.
You're right.
When I was sharing myself, I was never sharing, maybe like once a day, first thing in the morning, but it's a lot of work, and I have 500 active listings, so it's a lot to share.
So how many active items do you have listed on eBay and any other platform you have?
eBay, I think, is 400 and change, like 430, and Poshmark is over 500. So, and they're not all the same items. So like I don't list my plush on Poshmark. I just list those on eBay. So there's not too much overlap. Clothing, but.
And you say you do sell on Mercari and Etsy?
Mercari, yep. I do have a couple things on Etsy. I have my antique booth, so I'm everywhere.
I hear that. But that's a good thing to have your different streams of income coming in too.
Yeah. So
what is the best thing when you go sourcing? Where is the main category you tend to go towards when sourcing?
So it used to be shoes first, but I'm trying to move away from clothing. I still love shoes, hence why I keep ordering those ThreadUp shoe boxes. But now I just go to the hard goods first, and I look for my booth stuff for that because I want to make sure that's always stocked. And then I usually go to the plush, and then I'll go shoes, clothing.
All right, Paul has a question. I have not started on Posh, but Posh Fest is coming up here in Orlando. Do you think a new Posh listener would be able to gain any knowledge going?
Yes and no. I haven't been to Posh Fest personally. I might actually go down to Orlando just to meet up with people and go thrifting and stuff. I think it would be better to just maybe go to the location and meet up with people who sell on Poshmark, because Poshmark does a lot of that stuff virtually. So they'll put like the speakers on virtual. You can see them on YouTube. So in my opinion, it's not quite worth the money to get a ticket to actual Posh Fest, but just to be down there and networking with other people, I do think that's worth it.
How often do they do that?
Oh, it's usually once a year. Last year was completely virtual, obviously, because of everything going on. But yeah, because even this year it's in Orlando, but they're also having some stuff going on in Texas. So it's not even just a convention in Orlando where everyone's going to be. It's kind of just a few different.
Virtual.
Yeah.
Wow. New England Thrifter would like to know if it's okay to know how much does a virtual lister cost?
I don't have a virtual lister. At one point I did pay for, I tried let's see, Vendu. And I also tried, what's the other one? Not Prime Lister. I can't remember it. But I did try both of them. I think they were like $25 to $30 a month. But I still have to manually cross-list. So I have to click buttons and transfer everything over. So for me, it wasn't worth it. But I do recommend a sharing bot because that has saved me from so many clicks.
All right, let me see what else. I saw another comment coming in.
List perfectly, Cameron. Thank you.
Okay. Did you say Cameron?
Yes.
He's in here?
Yes.
How did I miss him?
It's the 9/11 timestamp.
Oh, okay. New England thrifter, I pay mine between 100 to 200 depending on how many items they can get up to. But I think you're doing yours on eBay, right, Paul? I think yours is off of eBay. I'm not sure. Good morning.
There's also that hammock one now too that I think charges like 25 cents or something per.
Yeah, I did hear about that one. That's been one of the newest things I've been hearing. Cameron, good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. Lam says she pays $25 per month on Posh VA for Posh VA.
Yeah, that's what I pay too.
Let's see here. Adam, don't forget to drop your links in the chat for that so that others can put their reminder in. Just joined. Mitkin Coffee heading to the shed for shipping. I hear that. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I just saw another comment. VA. My VA does eBay, Macari, Posh. Wow. That's not bad for that price.
Yeah.
If you got all of those. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello. There's the link to the Wheel of Friends. That's going to be happening August the 1st. No. I'm lost on. Yeah, August the 1st. I'm getting days mixed up with. There's two different things happening this weekend. So sorry about that. I'm trying to remember. So again, when you're going thrifting, and I know you've been doing a lot of thread up videos, how has that been going for you? Because I do know I did remember seeing a video where you wasn't too pleased with the one of the boxes you got as far as profit wise.
Mm-hmm.
So talk a little bit about that and what got you into buying those type of things, and what kind of profit margin are you having on those type of boxes?
Yeah, so the thread up shoe box that I did on my channel was a few months ago, maybe like early 2021. Wasn't happy with that one. A lot of the decent brand shoes in there were just trashed, so I ended up having to donate them. Still haven't sold anything from that box, and it's been several months. But me personally, I love a good mystery, so I've always been a fan of mystery boxes. I have gotten some really bad ones from some really well-known resellers, clothing-wise, and it's always an adventure. But I just love it. I love surprise things, so not knowing what's in there is great for me. They also get a lot of views on my channel, so that's another bonus. And so the boxes now on ThreadUp is $80 for 15 pairs of shoes. Just to throw that out there, the last one that I just unboxed on my channel, one of the pairs of shoes, I got an offer on eBay for $80. So, I mean, there's the cost of the box right there on one shoe. Wow. So it's definitely hit or miss, though. Some people just don't get good boxes. So far, the last two I've gotten have been really great. So that definitely keeps me buying more.
Now, when you find that any of the boxes you've been opening and there's something that you don't think you will be able to make any kind of return on it, what do you do with those?
I either just donate them and get my 20% coupon for savers so I can get some more stuff, or I offer it up to my subs or anyone on Instagram. If they want them, I'll just, let them basically pay for the shipping and you can have them.
Yeah. Now, here's a question here. Where is your next international travel plans?
Belize, sometime between this fall and the spring. I'm going to go with one of my buddies that I met way back in the day when I used to do Spartan races and obstacle course races. So we're going to go to Belize and have a swell time. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to go.
Yeah. So I do know this answer, but I'm going to ask you on your reselling journey. Are you all of the journey you're doing on your reselling, is that all full-time, or are you part-time and have another job?
It's part-time. I work full-time, which is where I am right now, from home, doing medical billing. I can't get too into it, like what company I work for and stuff, but It's very boring, but it pays my bills, and everything that I make from reselling goes towards travel or, paying for renovations for my house that I just bought last year. My down payment on my house was completely from reselling. So,
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask you this because one of the things I enjoy about your videos is at the beginning when you talk about your intro that you talk about. Go ahead and talk about that and what got you to do that part of the intro about the way you talk about your intro.
Well, here's a little plug.
Yeah.
My new merch that I just came out with on Teespring. You could get this little sticker. Welcome to my weird little corner of the internet. I just got it in the mail yesterday.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm just weird, and I'd rather people know that up front because not everybody likes that. And I'm just goofy, and I'd rather just be upfront about it. So welcome to my weird little corner of the internet.
I love it when you say that in your intro. I love it. Also, hello and welcome to Turtle Trader. Hello, good morning and welcome. Good to see you, Renee and Rob and Renee from Rescue and Resell. Hello, good morning and welcome. So when you go sourcing, what are the places that you like going to, or where are the ones that you go to the most to find the best deals to flip?
Lately, I've really been loving Plush because they're just so fun, and it's a section that not many people go to, at least in my stores. So I can usually find some great stuff. Like I just found some awesome Pokemon plush. That video will be out probably later today or Sunday, depends on when I can get it up. And I do like shoes just because they're easy to list. I don't have to really do much to them. Just lay them on the floor and take a picture.
Right.
But the prices at Savers lately have been just crazy. So
now, do you usually stay within your area where you live, or do you go out further?
Yeah, I usually stay in my area unless I want to go to the bins, and then I end up in New Hampshire, which is like an hour and 15 from me. So
yeah, you go to the one in New Hampshire?
Yep.
Yeah, it's far for us too, but that's the only one we have ever been to so far. Yeah. Now there is one in Westminster. No,
is there?
Westminster, but it's a very small Goodwill. Yeah, and it's a weird parking lot that when you go into the area, it's hard to get into that parking lot. So you definitely got to realize where you're at when you do it because it's like a very sharp come in, and it's like a pointed area, like the V in the V in the fork in the road.
Yep.
You got to go through one side, not the other, because it won't let you enter. So
interesting.
I don't like about going to that one.
Yeah, there was a Boston Bins, but that one's been closed since COVID, and they haven't reopened. So
right. So there was a few comments up here for me to go back to. For example, we love goofy and weird. That is why you're adorable. Let's see. What was the other one? Aren't we all a little weird? I can relate. Yes, that is so true. We all can. No, I can. I admit it, me. What state do you live in?
Rhode Island, New England Thrifter. I'd actually just subbed to you because I'm New England too, and I love to meet local people. I just moved from Mass. I've been Mass my whole life, basically, besides 1 year when I lived in Florida. But I just moved to Rhode Island last year.
So another question. Let's see. I got to the bins next to Walmart every time I go home. Much better than ours here in Orlando. Depends on Walmart. Next to Walmart. I don't know what that one meant.
By the way, Paul, I'll be in Orlando next month. If you want to maybe meet up, we can like thrift together or something.
Hello and welcome, Aqua Girl. Good morning, Annette. Hello. Me too. Have either one of you been to Buffalo Exchange in Cambridge, Massachusetts? No, I haven't.
No, I've been to Plato's in Warwick, Rhode Island, but I haven't been to Buffalo Exchange.
What is that?
Plato's is basically the same thing as Buffalo Exchange, buy, sell, trade store.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't heard of it. That's the first. Hello and welcome. Let's see. Clear Thrift, Mr. Jesse in the house. Hello, Jesse. Turtle Trader. I'm working on. Yep, you got it. Okay. So yeah, don't forget to put your links in the chat. I want to make sure that I'm subscribed as I go on because I don't want to miss anything. Yes, I am subscribed to New England Trader. So that's. If you have any questions, don't forget to put it in the chat. I'm just checking the chat to make sure I don't leave anybody out with a wrench. I'm trying to catch up on that. Let's see here. Eating on a budget. Yeah, I saw that one. I live in Westler, Rhode Island. I would love to meet up.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we were just talking about doing a meetup before the show. We were talking about that.
Yep.
A little better than and a little better every day. That is awesome, Paul. So when you go thrifting though, do you particularly go always just to like that Savers, or do you ever try to go to like estate sales or any other avenues like that, or even flea markets?
I'm mostly go to Savers. I do shop sometimes at my antique mall when I'm in there, restocking my own booth. And I do try to do yard sales, but every other weekend when my daughter is here, she doesn't like to go to yard sales. So I try to do them on the weekends when she's with her dad, just because it's less of a headache for me. But I don't really have the best luck at yard sales and estate sales. So,
Right. And then again, I don't find too many up here lately.
yeah.
You got to be like in the olden days and drive around and see a sign, then you go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's been raining like every weekend. So,
Yeah. I think this will be the first weekend it doesn't rain in a while.
yeah, I'm glad. I got yard work I got to do.
That definitely helps a lot when it stops raining for a while. So on your other platforms, are there any particular niches that you go towards listing on certain other platforms, and do you keep it strictly on that particular platform?
Other than Posh, where I just basically have clothes and shoes, because I mean that's essentially what it started as, and they have added more categories that you can list to now. But I still kind of just keep it as, trendy clothing, shoes, that type of thing. But all the other ones, it's fair game. I just list anything and everything on there.
Love Savers. We probably visit everyone on the way up. Yeah. I noticed that when we went to Rhode Island the last time we went, and I think you were out of town, so we couldn't meet up then. We went to I think there's like 2 Savers within so many miles from each other up there in Rhode Island. And it was amazing on how the prices were totally different there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I was able to get a lot of stuff up there. It was amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I love the Rhode Island one. I used to exclusively go to the one in Attleboro because that's near where I lived.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm in Rhode Island, I love the Rhode Island ones. I will go there way more times than I even try to go to the Mass ones. Yeah, and they're only a few miles apart.
They're big too, yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to the ones up here. And I find y'all more organized in the stores there, and y'all have more to choose from than up here. I'll say that because, I mean, even though we stayed apart, for some reason, just within those states, it's amazing on the different products you get.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever did you ever sign up for that program where you also get discounts and coupons as you go on your Savers?
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah. When I get those coupons, I make sure I go. You don't get them too often, but when you do, it's a good coupon. So when you go thrifting, though, is there anything in particular you would never pick up, and why?
I wouldn't say never necessarily, because I never thought I would start selling plush, but I mean, I do that now. So I'm always open to trying new things, but I don't ever look at golf clubs or any of that stuff because I just don't want to be bothered to ship it. I know they make boxes and stuff for golf clubs, but I don't have them in stock, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. So I stay away from that stuff. I don't pick up Nerf guns or, big Guitar Hero stuff. I had a Nerf gun, a big one, and I had a whole drum set from Guitar Hero, and I gave them to somebody else to sell because I don't want to do it.
Yeah. New England Thrift says dish sets.
Yeah, I did that once, and everything broke. I got reimbursed from the Postal Service, which was great, and the buyer got a refund. But yeah, I don't want to do that again either.
Right. Now, do you buy those kind of things and put them in your antique booth?
Yeah, occasionally if I find something really amazing that I can't pass up, I'll put it in the booth.
Right. And how are your sales been? I mean, just say good or bad in your antique, because I've noticed up here, it's slowed down some, but we still have sales. So how is it in your area?
Well, last month was the first month I was negative. I didn't make enough to cover rent, but I understand it because it's summer. People want to be outside enjoying the weather, not in a stuffy, warehouse, basically shopping for stuff. So,
yeah, I noticed that up here too. So when you do go thrifting, is there anything that you tend to always go to first before any other category?
I go to the hard goods first because I'm looking for some booth stuff, just because I'd rather find some good stuff that I can get out of my house and into the booth that I don't have to keep here in my tiny home and tiny shed. So,
right. So how big is your booth at your antique mall?
I just upgraded in May to the next size up, and I think it's 5 by 3, something like that. It's not huge by any means, but.
Right. Good morning, Resale Royalty. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. If you have any questions for Kay, go ahead and put them in the chat. And you can either put the word question in caps or just put at Cajun Roots with the question, and I'll make sure to answer it or get it answered for you. For those that are coming in that are starting out, there are some new people in the chat that come in every day. And they're thinking about not even starting a store yet for either eBay or any platform. What would be some of the tips you would give them as far as when starting out on any particular platform? It doesn't have to be just one necessarily. For those that are new that was thinking about maybe getting into reselling. Shop
your own house first. Go around your house, find some stuff you don't use, don't need, try it out, see how it does, get your feet wet. I started reselling with $0. So I just went around, found some stuff. Like I just took these. I'll show you. I have some Funko Pops that I don't do anything with. They just sit and collect dust. So sell them, list them online, make some money, and then use that money and just keep reinvesting it. You don't have to start with, by dropping hundreds of dollars on inventory.
But did that Funko Pop come with the vehicle?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she doesn't even come out. She just stays in there the whole time.
Wow, that is awesome. Now, any particular category that you tend to want to sell more of that you wish, or let me just rephrase that. Is there any category you're thinking about getting into that you really didn't want to get into, but maybe thinking about it? And what is it?
Electronics. I'd like to try to get into that because I know there's a lot of money to be made. Also like pots and pans and that kind of stuff. Because I see people like, homeschooling picker Kayla. She's always selling all kinds of pans and pots. And I'm like, I don't even know where to start with that. So I just try and take in as much of her content as I can, and from other people too who sell that type of stuff, just so I can learn.
Upstate Picker says Funko Pops, let's go.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. That was a cool Funko Pop. Yeah. You attempted to just sub to you. Okay. So if you have not subscribed to Kay before, her link is at the top in the blue box. Check it and see if you go to anybody's link that's in the chat. If you go to their link and their word subscribe is in red, that means you're not subscribed. That means you lost it if you were before. So check it out. And then right next to it, there's going to be the little bells, the 3 notifications. Make sure you hit the top one that says all notifications. That way you won't miss out when they put out a new video. So speaking of videos, what is your schedule like that you're doing on a regular basis, putting out your content?
Well, it was Wednesday and Saturday, but then once I started the lives, it was harder to put out a pre-recorded video for Wednesday because I was preparing for the live stream. So it's still about 2 videos a week. I just don't have a set day schedule. It's just kind of like when I have time because I do work full time. So I can't devote as much time to YouTube as I want. Wow. But every Wednesday, 10 p.m., except last week I wasn't there because I was sick and I had a fever. So, but every Wednesday, 10 p.m., that's a definite live for me. Come and hang out if you're awake. I know it's late for a lot of people. But other than that, 2 pre-recorded videos per week is generally where I'm at.
Now, when you're doing that, let's see, I am number 813.
Thank you.
So when you're doing those live listings, is there how you do your listing part of that? And I know I might have caught it 1 or twice when I was at the lake because I was staying up late. How does that work? Do you bring people on, or you allowing people to come on with you to list? And what is the main thing about listing on that?
So anyone is welcome. For the first 2 months, I had Paul, but he's been really busy. This week I had Veronica from Veronica Mitka. And she was awesome, but anyone's welcome. I've done it just by myself before. It's not as entertaining because I'm busy listing and not really chatting too much. Right. But usually I'll take the pictures beforehand, like after work, between work and when the live starts. And then I'll just try to list as much as I can during it. And then we stop at 12:30 because Patrick Murphy's on at 12:30 a.m. So we send everybody over there.
Annette says, Kay, are you going to continue doing YouTube auctions?
Yes, just not consistently. So I know Larry wants to do them every Monday, but I don't have enough inventory. I'm happy to host if Larry wants to jump on and sell some stuff on my channel. That's totally fine. Or if anyone wants to hop on and sell some stuff, I just don't have enough right now to do another auction yet.
All right, Paul says, live shameless plug. I got in all the newest pops last week. I offered them in the last auction this past Wednesday night at my cost plus shipping, just in case if anyone's interested. There you go.
Cool.
Out to Paul. Now that was this last Wednesday, Paul, this Wednesday. If so, put the link in the chat so others can go back and check it out. Let's see. Roman's in here. Dina, hello.
What up, Roman?
Happy Friday. Yes, it is. TGIF. Speaking of auctions, don't forget today. Let me read this first. My wife was in a car accident today on her way to get the new gang Funko Pop. Everyone is okay. Our daughter was with her as well. Oh no.
I'm sorry to hear that, but glad everyone's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God everybody's okay. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Now I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say because I saw that comment. I stopped. Oh, the auction today at 2:00 p.m. Eastern. I do have a list, but what I'll be doing is dropping the link periodically if I see those guests, if they're not in the chat before we start. I usually have everybody who would like to come on prior to the show going live. But if somebody can't make it right away, I will be dropping the links in the chat. So if you want to come on and just be part of it and get your feet wet if you haven't done it before, you're more than welcome to reach out to me and let me know that you're going to be here. Just don't pop up and let me just do it while you're in the chat, please. So I can have some kind of way of putting your name and information in the scroll bar while we're doing the auction. But I do have a list already compiled of those who reached out to me already. So just let you know, you can reach out to me and let me know you want to be part of it. Yeah, that can be scary. Especially when you have somebody that's close to you like that and you find out immediately that they were in a car wreck. Yeah. There's the link, including the new Foodie Pops. Never heard of it. I'm not much into Funko Pops. When I do buy them, they tend to sell quickly. But I don't pass up a good deal when it comes to Funko Pops. I have a question for her. What's the biggest regret as a reseller? And what's some of the things you wish you knew?
Oh, that's a hard one. Biggest regret. I try not to have regrets as a person. That's just who I am because, that's how I learn. But I'd probably say, if anything, not starting to take it seriously, until 3 years ago, because I could have had so much extra play money and fun money. And I really think about that a lot. Like, why didn't I start this earlier? But I have always had a side hustle since forever. I did Uber for a while. I was a personal trainer at a gym. So I guess that's always been my mentality to have a side hustle. But yeah, I wish I started reselling earlier. What was the second part of his question? Oh, what's some things you wish you knew? I wish I knew about how much information was for free on YouTube, because I could have learned so much. There is so much great content out on YouTube, and I mean, it's free. You don't need to do anything but watch, and that's amazing in and of itself. So yeah, I wish I knew about that sooner so I could maybe have grown my business a little bit more quickly.
Right. Dina wants to know, where is the next trip going to be?
Well, next domestic trip is to Orlando. I'm taking my daughter there next month. We're going to go to Universal. My local friend just moved down there to live permanently. So we're going to go hang out with him and check out the park. It has been 6 years since we last went to Universal, so we're overdue. But international is going to be Belize sometime between the fall and the spring. No definitive.
How long you going to be in Florida?
A whole week.
There you go. Paul, I think she talked to you about that early in the chat. Let's see. Is there any other questions? If you have any questions, put it in the chat as far as at Cajun Roots, or just put the question mark in large caps, all caps. Go to Disney World Springs as well.
All right, I'll check that out. Yeah, it's been a while. I love Florida. I lived there for a year and loved it. Someday I'll be back there.
Now, since you've been doing the reselling, and I know you said you've been doing it for quite a while, is there any particular item or items that you picked up, never thinking you would really get to return it or flip it for a good profit, but then you did and was surprised that it happened?
Yeah, I've picked up quite a few things that I was surprised that sold for a lot and quickly. Most recently is a Pokemon plush. I was just going to list it for like $30 because it's just, I didn't think anything was special about it. And I showed it to Livy and she goes, Mom, that thing is worth over $100. You're a crazy person if you list it for $30. And I was like, dude, my 12-year-old just told me, like, oh, okay. So she Googles it and she brings it up on eBay, just, little computer cell phone whiz at 12 years old. And she's like, here, this is what this is worth. And there were listings for over $300 for this one Pokemon plush.
That you were
Granted,
30.
Yeah, I was going to list it for 30. So
Thank God she did know it's something to do with the internet for that, huh?
yeah, good thing I showed my kid because otherwise I would have really undercut myself there.
Right. That is awesome, though. We're talking to each other. So what is your goals coming up in the future? As far as your different platforms you sell on, what are your goals coming up in the future for those?
So my goal for 2021 is to profit 20K from reselling. I'm at like 12 and change right now. So I got some time and some ground to cover for sure, but it's trending that I will hit it. Ultimately, I would like to, I don't know if reselling is going to be my thing forever, but ultimately my life goal is to rent this place out on Airbnb, buy myself a camper van and hit the road. So if I can find some way of reselling while I'm on the road, maybe sending stuff into ThreadUp that I find for cheap, or, finding something that I can resell consistently that's small and doesn't take up a lot of room. Who knows? I mean, it's a little bit far off because Liv's still in school for another 6 years. So,
okay. Let me ask, does having a child affect your ability to source?
No, like I said earlier, she does kind of balk at the fact that I want to thrift sometimes on the weekends or go to her yard sale, but she's almost at that age where I can leave her home alone and feel comfortable about it if I needed to go source. But I mean, I share custody with her dad. So I usually just go like after work, like Thursday, Friday, she's always with him. So I'll go after work and see what I can find. And I just make it work.
Yeah. Roman says, you got it, Kay.
Thanks, Roman.
Question. Do you use a GoPro to record or do you use your phone?
I used to use my phone when I would do thrift with me's, which I don't really do too often. I have done a couple yard sale with me videos with my phone, but I did just invest in a new GoPro. I mean, it's not the newest one, but it's a newer one. So I did do a couple videos with the chesty, but I'm still a little bit weird about wearing it in public. So I'll get there eventually, but for now it's just, trying to get used to rocking a chesty while I'm out and about.
One of the things off the chest plate one, I wear it under, like I'll have a tank top and a shirt. So usually I wear it between the two shirts to where I can have the buttons open just under the camera. Mm-hmm. Adjust it, and I use my phone. There's an app that you can use for it to where you can control it from your phone as a remote control, and I love it. So,
that's cool. I'll have to check that out.
I like to have my hands free when I'm sourcing.
Yeah,
it aggravates me because if I have it in my hand, I don't like carrying it with those sticks because then you only have one hand to deal with. So
yeah.
After you get the hang of it, you're gonna like it. Is in Florida late August. Can't wait. Okay, there's Greg. Greg's in the house. He says, but he's not here, so. Hello and say he's not here. Hero 8.
I have the 7 black.
And I have the 8 black.
Yeah, I got it like new open box from Best Buy.
Yeah. Let's see here. Talking back and forth with each other. I got one yesterday, the Pro 7. There you go. Yeah, I love mine. I had a real cheap off-brand one at the beginning when I first started my very first video, and it was the worst video ever. Volume and everything.
I had like the original Hero Plus, and it's so tiny, and I had that for traveling because when I went to South Africa in 2015, I wanted to be able to film the sharks because I went shark diving. And I've had that forever, and it's been really good, but it was definitely time for an upgrade. So I can't wait to go on a trip where I can take the GoPro like in the water and see how it really performs.
Did you get it where it had the waterproof case with it?
Yep.
I love it. Yeah. I haven't used it yet, but you never know. Good morning, hello, and welcome to Mel from Castlevania Resale. The best buy price match on Amazon, so you can get the GoPro for very cheap.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I did with mine. Well, actually, I didn't because mine was given to me this gift. So I got mine for $250 brand new.
Yeah, that's about what I paid for the new open box one.
Yeah. I was going to ask you a question, and I got sidetracked, but I want to get somebody else's question here. Let's get when you somebody made a comment, and I want to make sure I saw it and bring it back. Something to do with you were saying about traveling, something about getting a trailer and pulling it behind the camper. Right here, pull a trailer behind the camper.
Oh, that could be a thing too.
Yeah,
it's definitely not a bad idea, Chloe.
So when you're doing your thrifting and you're doing your videos, how often how long does it take you to edit your videos after you've gotten the videos together?
For the thrift hauls, not too much time these days because I just don't bother like cutting out the little breaks in between pulling items out of a bag to show people because I just don't feel like that's necessary.
Correct.
Some people do it. I mean, that's fine. But I'm lazy and I don't want to waste too much time because I don't have that much time to waste, to be honest. Basically working 2 jobs and being a full-time mom, it's hard. But when I do like a thrift with me, those are a little bit harder to edit because I don't want to, I don't want to show you guys stuff that's boring. So I have to pick and choose what I edit and what I cut out. So those are a little bit longer, but generally it takes me maybe an hour tops to edit a video.
Oh, okay. And how often you plan on doing your videos, and what is your goal in the future for your YouTube channel?
I would like to get to a point where I can have definitive days where uploads are definitely going up. And I would love to get to a point where I can have a travel video like once a month, even if it's just, traveling somewhere outside of my immediate local area. That would be great. And then I have my lives on Wednesdays. Maybe at some point I can make them a little bit earlier in the evening so they're not so late because on Thursdays I'm basically just useless.
Glam says, hey girl, still drinking coffee unlike Roman. Let's see. People forget of a lot of these deals you can get directly. Yeah, that's the best way to shop is compare prices. Who did I miss? Right here, Miss Taffy. Let's see. Good morning and welcome, Marcus. How are you doing? Good to see you. Watch your channel. Some footage for the price quality. I recommend 100% with a cheap chest strap. Yeah. Yeah,
I got the black because the stability is much better.
Yeah. Let's see here. Tacoma Finds, what's up? Hello.
What up?
Our let me make sure I'm saying that right before I say it. Where did it go yesterday? Yes. Where did I put it? Yeah, Tacoma Finds is our featured channel for the week on the community page. I just put it up this morning, so definitely go check it out.
Heck yeah, Michael.
Yeah. And I put it out this morning before the morning show, so definitely check out the featured channel for the week. Good morning, Miss Taffy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Does the camera sink into the memory foam pillows? That comment you made earlier about a GoPro. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I don't edit much. When I do my videos, like they were saying, they don't edit much either. What I do is I do my video clips in small clips. I don't make like the whole video and then have to go back and edit each one of the frames. So what I usually tend to do is with my phone, I use a start and stop, where if I say something, I'll say something in like a high, stupid pitch of something at the beginning, and then something at the end, to where when I'm done, I take just the front and the end off, and I have smaller clips to where it makes it easier for me to continue the editing part of it. I find works best for me. Because when I first started, I was doing the whole thing, not even thinking of it. Like, how can I do this faster? How can I do it easier? And for me, it was taking me longer because there was a whole bunch of stuff on one take. Then I had to sit there and go through each one of them. And so that's how I learned how to do smaller clips. It makes it easier for me to do. Now, sometimes it does take me still about 4 hours to do it. But again, it's because I'm very picky when it comes to certain ways of doing my clips. If I'm digging, I usually end up filming my feet or my knee. Oh. Good morning, Peloton Profits. How are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Here's my link to my channel if anybody wants to check it out. This chat flying.
Yep.
Let me get back up here where I was. That's why I try to keep the link of where I was on so I don't miss where I'm at. Everybody's saying hello. Good morning. Good morning, Nicole Fines. How are you doing? In Texas, I show my local sports. Make sure you drop your links to your chat. I know Jennifer's in here, and I know James has been dropping some featured links and things like that. But Jennifer is dropping links, so check those links out. And then remember, if you go to the links to someone's channel, and then the word subscribe is in red, either one you lost it or you was never subscribed, just change it to red. And right next to it, make sure you hit the 3 bells. So the notification at the top, so you get all notifications. Same here. I do very little editing time. Yeah, time is a lot when you have a lot of things you're doing, trying to get everything accomplished.
Roman, what's for breakfast? Pop-Tarts, but I haven't eaten them because I didn't want to be rude and eat them while I'm on the live.
Chocolate or something like that?
It's cookies and cream. It's basically like an Oreo Pop-Tart. It's amazing.
So you see the camera go off and the mic is muted. You know what she's doing. Appreciate the funny treasures. Everybody's subscribing to each other. Don't forget, when you do go back to their videos, go watch a video here and there. I know we never can never watch all videos, but try to watch a video here and there to keep that subscription going and also give everybody feedback. Just sub. There you go. Also, Kay's information is in the blue box above in the chat. So that way, if you have not checked out her channel or you want to make sure you're still subscribed, check out the link just to make sure that you can see that you're subscribed, because you don't want to miss out. What is your favorite breakfast today? And he just told us. Let's see. I am film clips in thrift stores, garage sales, each other way. Don't miss the potential goodness. Yeah. Now, some things are different like that, but yeah, when I'm talking about things that I don't want to do on a quick type video, I'll just do them in clips. I feel like all my mistakes are in my charm. I hear that.
Yeah, definitely.
I've seen where, I'm trying to remember who it was we were talking about. They do. I'm trying to remember who it was, where they leave the funny clips or the things that the bloopers at the end of their video, and it's awesome. Yeah, that was yesterday.
I love bloopers. Yeah.
That was, I guess, yesterday. Let's see. Do you promote private labeling and sourcing online if there is a very untouched subject? Do you promote private labeling and sourcing online? This is a very untouched subject. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something I don't really know much about, to be honest. The only online sourcing I do is when I buy stuff from ThreadUp.
Well, hello. How are y'all doing? Let me get to that one next. By the way, Dixon, you should be able to type, and you should have your wrench back.
Yeah, he did say he got it. Never mind, I got it back.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to catch you as soon as I see you come in the chat. If you want a real-time unedited video, there's her link.
Yep, Chloe's got great content.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to you. Agree, more authority. Really? Never mind, I got it back. I'm behind in the chat. My sister does my editing. That is awesome. Yeah, your sister does some good editing too.
Yeah, she does.
Breakfast of Champion. Yeah, you're right about that too. Let's see. I find on the GoPro 8 editing iMovie or iMac. I don't have any products.
I have an iPhone. That's about it.
Yeah. Good morning, Jessica. Again, hello. Back row bidder won the challenge 3 times, 3 minutes, no comps.
Awesome. I watched his video.
I need to watch that because I saw you say that last night. Redneck Resell in the house. Hello. How are y'all doing? Good to see you. If y'all have not checked out this channel, y'all need to. By the way, don't forget to put your link in the chat. Unless it's Colton or Courtney. I don't know which one's there, but they do a weekly video on their shop that they have. They turn their eBay store. They do a lot of storage units. They do a lot of things in there. They just started recently a thrifting store in their area. And
cool.
every week they do a video on how they did for the weekend in their store. And then they go through and show. They even do weekly or regular scheduled type auctions from the stuff they get out of all these units. And then they turn around and put them in lots and resell them for anyone who wants them. So definitely go check out his channel. I love the pictures when they show the new baby in the videos, and it's amazing. Let's see, why is that an untouched subject? That's a good question because I'm not sure, and I've never heard of that. Good call on the second channel. Thank you. I did that this Saturday, by the way, and it took about 3 days for that channel link to start showing up in the search bar. So when you put in Kajun Roots with the Kajun, all 3 of my channels are coming up at the top now. It just took a couple of days, I guess. And once I get to 100, I will do the special channel. I forgot what you call that URL when I get that 100. And I think I got 58 as of this morning. I think I was. So thank you, Colton. Any good estate sales lined up? I don't know. We don't have many here lately. Now it's back. I love it. Let's see. It just looks gone, but come back. Just looks gone, but come back. Oh, okay. They're talking about the wrench. I do both private labels and online sourcing. I share my online sourcing haul on my channel too. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about because I never heard of that before. Let's see. Private labels. Most private labels don't disclose their products, making most of my money on private labeling. Okay, that must be something different because I've never heard of that one before. Do you not see an issue with it? Well, hello, and welcome back again, Mr. JJ himself, the Big Barn Auction. How are you doing? Good to see you. Sorry I missed you. I'm trying to go back and forth. I'm a little behind with the chat because it's flying. Question. Out of all places you traveled to, what is your favorite place?
Thailand, hands down.
God, it was quick, too.
Yeah. I have a lot of favorites, but that's the ultimate favorite right there because you get everything that you could possibly want. You get city with Bangkok. You got Chiang Mai, which has mountains and hiking, and volunteered with the elephants. You got Phuket, which has all the beaches, islands, clear blue water, all these tall limestone cliffs. It's out of this world. Highly recommend. And plus you can live like a queen or king because everything is cheap and your money goes really far.
Right. So you did say your next goal is your next goal in traveling was where?
So my next goal, I don't know if I really have that many goals, but I mean, next traveling's Florida next month, and then Belize. I do have goals to hit 40 countries before I turn 40, so I got 5 years to go. COVID definitely put a wrench in that, so hopefully I could still hit it. I'm at like 28 right now, and I'd like to hit all 7 continents as well, so I got 2 left for those.
All right, let's see here. If you have any questions for Kay, go ahead and put it in the chat. My sister and I video cover. Yeah, they do their videos on a regular basis as well. Again, don't forget to put your links in the chat so everyone can check out your channel. I think doing some online sourcing at some of the auctions. Yeah, just have fun with it, but be cautious. Pops, I sell for protect. I will everything I see pops. I sell with protectors. Awesome. Yeah, somebody did. Who was that did that video? I've seen so many different videos. I forgot who did it. I don't remember his name. I just remember the video. Well, let's see. Thailand makes me think of a hangover movie.
My experience wasn't like that, but I also don't drink, so.
It's kind of what a mess. Oh, they're talking to each other. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Making sure checking in the chat. So what is the biggest thing you would want to give tips to anyone? Not only as far as what platform they should start on, as far as someone starting new, and if they do decide to go on any of the platforms, pick a platform and say, why would you think that it would be, what would be one of the tips you would give them for that platform?
Well, I have my qualms with Poshmark, so I wouldn't recommend it. And especially so because Poshmark is very much for trendy clothing and shoes. Unless you sell that sort of stuff, I would maybe start there because it's easy, but I mean, sharing is kind of a pain. But I started with eBay like forever ago because that was really all that there was available to me. But I like selling on Facebook Marketplace just because I can do local. I can meet up with people or have people come here, do porch pickup. I have cameras outside and everything, so I'm safe. Or you could do shipping. You could do both on Facebook. So that's a really great place to start. They only take 5% in fees, which is also amazing. They also have a lot of promotions. I don't know what the current one is. They usually almost always have one. They do free shipping for buyers sometimes. So that can be great. It can help you make sales. But I really think eBay, all problems with them aside, they do have their issues, of course, with everything. But I do think that's the easiest platform to sell on. Just search for something you have, sell similar. There you go. Pretty much everything's already filled out for you. You just have to make changes for size or whatever. And it's real easy. I love it.
The next question is, which trip got the travel bug in you?
Well, I probably have to say when I went to South Africa, that was my first international trip besides like Canada to go to Niagara Falls. And I went solo. I've done a lot of solo travel, which can be scary, especially as a female, because, you know, there's terrible people out there. But after I went there, I was hooked. And I'd done a lot of traveling, like in the Caribbean and the States before, but it's like a whole different world. I mean, literally, but just getting out there and experiencing something that's very outside your comfort zone and very different from what you've grown up with and around. Yeah, that definitely hooked me.
Oh, they just talking back and forth on that. I was trying to figure out what the conversation was, but I'm not getting to all the insights of the conversation. How you feeling? Yeah. Again, if you want to, make sure you checked out to see if you're subscribed or not to Kay. Her information's at the top of the blue box with her channel name and her link. Kay has some great content. So if you haven't checked it out, there it is at the top of the box. When you do go, make sure that if you go to her link or anyone's link and you see the word subscribe is in red, change it to gray. So that way you'll make sure you subscribe by also making sure next to it you hit the notifications to all notifications so you don't miss out when they do. It comes out with any type of video. Now, Kay, one more question I want to do, then I'll open the panel to the chat. When you did the unboxes you do with ThreadUp, what got you started into doing that, and what is the one thing that maybe be a bad thing or a good thing of doing that type of buying?
Well, I got into it because I saw a lot of the resellers that I subscribe to on YouTube do unboxings. And like I said earlier, and for anyone that's new in the chat that wasn't here earlier, I love a good mystery. My daughter has that too because she loves those little blind boxes stuff. I have bought so many for her. She just loves to open it up and see what's in there. So that's a big draw for me. The drawback though is that sometimes they can be expensive. The shoebox at least has definitely come down in price. It was like $110 for 15 pairs and now it's $80. So free shipping on those because it's a certain dollar amount, which is great. So it's like less than $6 a pair of shoes, which is normally what I try to stay at when I'm thrifting anyways. But the drawback is that they are DIY rescue boxes. So sometimes the condition is not the best. Sometimes you could just get a really crappy box and there's not much you could do about it. You can't return it. Sometimes if there's an issue, like if you get something that's inauthentic, like a designer brand that's not real, they will give you a credit. Or if you maybe don't get 15 pairs of shoes, you get 13, they'll give you a credit for the 2 pairs you didn't get. But it's kind of just, you know, it's hit or miss. You could get a banger. You could get one that's just not good. So you have to be cognizant of that when you're ordering this box, that it just could go south real quick. But
Yeah. All right, we have a question. So does pineapples really belong on pizza? I'm very curious. I've never had it.
I love pineapples on pizza. I'm a big supporter of that.
Yeah. I tried it for the first time when it was like meat lovers or like a ham.
Yep.
And you add that pineapple to it, it just gives it that tropical flavor. I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like on pizza so far that I've tried is potatoes. I had potato pizza in Idaho, and I didn't like it. It's like a weird texture thing, I feel like, to be on a pizza.
Yeah. Oof, I've never had that before. It's actually not bad. Preferred with ham. Yeah, I do too. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. So if you want to come on and promote your channel, showcase your channel, or promote something you have going on your channel, especially if you have any special events coming up, you're more than welcome to come on and support your channel and show that you're, come on and talk about it. Potato pizza sounds good. That sounds odd. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. When in Rome, I was in Idaho, and, you know, they're potato people. So
yeah. First time I hear that one.
Yeah, it was just slices of potato. It was really weird.
Like very thin slices?
Yeah.
That sounds like something you would do with a potato au gratin or something.
Yeah, like I've had French fries on pizza, and that was good, but just slices of potato, not here for that.
Ouch. So when you're doing your boxes that you do on ThreadUp, do you have an affiliate link that if somebody wants to purchase it, you get some kind of discount on it if they sign up through an affiliate link?
I do actually have one. I think you get like $10 off, but I'm not sure it works on the rescue boxes. I think it's just for like their regular clothes and stuff. So I never put it like in the description of my videos because I feel like it's kind of weird and dishonest for me to be showing you this video of an unboxing and putting an affiliate code for $10 off that you can't actually use on the box that I ordered. So I don't put it in there. But if anybody ever wants it to buy something else on ThreadUp, you can always just reach out to me and I'll.
So does it disclaim on there you can't use it for that product?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello and good morning, Mark. And JB, hello, good morning and welcome. Good to see y'all. I've never had it, but I believe so places think. Oh, it's okay. Let's see here. Everybody's putting links in.
Ooh, mac and cheese pizza is good. Flippin' sports guy, Paul.
We've had that, yes.
They had one when I used to live in Mass in Attleboro. They had this pizza place that had buffalo chicken mac and cheese pizza. And when I was a carnivore and ate meat other than fish, that was my jam. I got that pizza all the time. It was the best.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it was good.
But again, I don't eat much mac and cheese. I know it's just something about it. It's got to be an acquired taste or acquired envie, so they say down in South. I don't know. I just can't seem to constantly be eating mac and cheese.
Yeah, this was labeled as mac and cheese, but it was really just buffalo chicken and like penne pasta noodles, and not really mac and cheese sauce. It was really just the buffalo sauce. So.
Interesting. All right, let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other.
Oh, Michael, that sounds weird.
And
egg and corn.
The weird stuff. Now, I have once a week. We do have a pizza. I do once a week. It's a breakfast pizza, and it's the base of it's made with a biscuit, white country gravy, and then it has the cheeses, the different types of cheeses, scrambled egg, and you can do sausage, bacon, or any breakfast meat. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Yeah. But egg and corn, yeah, see, I really want to go to Tokyo because I want to go to Tokyo Disney, like in the worst way. And we were supposed to go last year, but then everything happened, so we couldn't go. But I don't know if I could try pizza in Japan. Maybe if I could find like a sushi pizza, I would use that as my pizza experience in Japan. But other than that, I don't think I could get down with any kind of pizza in Japan.
Yeah, just the thought of it, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Hello and welcome. Adam Exploit, hello, and welcome. He does a video every week with a guest that he does interviews with. So if you haven't checked out his channel, definitely do so.
A pizza with a whole hot dog on it, Kayla? That's just weird. How was that?
Yeah, it is good. And actually, I actually go to Walmart where they buy the you walk in and bake type pizzas where it's already made for you, and you have to bake it at home, and that's what I usually get, one a week. Yeah.
Yes, Glam, I try the mac and cheese pizza. Absolutely.
He's got you twisting your arm now to go try it, right? All right, I have the mac and cheese pizza thing sounds good. I don't know. I don't know if I can. Johnny, stop it. You may get me hungry. Isn't that what usually happens in the morning show? Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Yeah, usually we talk about food after a certain time of the morning. Why? I don't know.
Hey, everybody needs food, so.
There's a thing in Philly called a Philly pizza. You've got cheesesteak.
Ugh. No.
That's too much carbs.
Cheesesteak is not for me.
I eat biscuit and gravy. I love biscuits and gravy.
Off the hood of a dirty car.
Huh?
She said she'd eat it off the hood of a dirty car.
You need to go to Disney Sea and try Coco, which
Curry
is
restaurant.
a curry restaurant.
Absolutely.
That's a good little idea.
Whenever, Japan opens up again for people, I'll definitely have to reach out to you and ask you for some recommendations.
Right. All right. I did put the link at the top. If anybody wants to come on, the link is at the top for you to come on and promote your channel. Any special event you have coming on your channel, you're more than welcome to come on and do this part of the live that we have you showcase your channel and or promote something you have going on your channel. Walmart has pizza dough for 99 cents in the freezer section.
That's a great deal.
That's a good deal too. Do you do sushi? What do you like best? That's a 3-part question. So first, do you love sushi?
Yes. I didn't love sushi when I was younger. It's definitely an acquired taste, I feel like. I still can't do eel. I don't know. It weirds me out. I don't like it. But there's a all-you-can-eat sushi place in Mass that I go to quite regularly. I can't speak.
Robert.
It's like $25 if you go on the weekend, or like $23 during the week. But anyway, it's amazing. And they have this roll called the Special Rainbow Roll, and it has mango in it and like some spicy-ish sauce on the top. And that's the stuff. I could eat so many of those.
And what do you like the best?
I like the spicy tuna. That's probably my favorite.
She says the reason she's asking is she's just started eating it and love it.
Yeah, I didn't like it for the longest time, and then I went to Vegas, and I went to one of the buffets, like you do when you go to Vegas. And I figured if I was there, I was going to try some sushi, and I got hooked after that. So now I love it.
Real good stuff there, huh?
Yeah.
Robert loves sushi. We found this. Well, this is before the pandemic started. They just opened recently a new one. Right before that happened, here in town next to us, and we went. It was great, a great little restaurant. But we haven't been back since they reopened. So, okay, is it the cheapest pizza for you, or the most expensive one?
I don't discriminate. I like all pizza. The most expensive pizza I ever had was in Iceland, because everything is expensive in Iceland. But usually, I love Domino's. I know a lot of people don't, but I grew up eating Domino's, so that's usually the kind of pizza I go for. But give me a cheese pizza from anywhere, I'll try it and tell you what I think. Philly roll's good. I love Philly roll too.
But those are with cooked or steamed meat, isn't it?
California roll has cooked crab, I believe. Philly has a smoked salmon and cream cheese.
Yeah, these I've tried. That's the extent of where I go. It's acquired taste, and I just can't handle it. So yeah, it's not for everybody.
Nope, it's definitely not.
I'll get what she just said, because that's what I like, the California roll. I know it's not actually technically sushi, but that's the most I'll do. Domestic Pacific veggie pizzas are yummy. I love veggie pizzas.
See, I'm pescatarian, so veggies and fish, but I don't like veggies. I'm like the world's worst vegetarian.
Really? I like Domino's, but thanks to our local ones just got on a list. They banned them.
Oh no.
Salmon is her favorite. I love smoked salmon. What place had the most friendly people that you visit?
Let's see. I've met friendly people pretty much everywhere. Thailand was pretty friendly. Let's see. South Africa probably had the friendliest people. And they all spoke English, which is why I went there for my first international trip, because I was nervous to be traveling by myself.
Right.
So I wanted to go somewhere where at least there wasn't like a big language barrier,
Right.
just to see how that went. But everybody was super nice. They're very into like nature there. Lots of hiking, which is totally my vibe. So, I mean, that also helped. But I haven't had really any problems anywhere that I've been so far. And the scariest places I've been in the US. So it is what it is.
Well, being that you're talking about your traveling part, have you ever been to like Italy, Greece, Athens?
I've been to Italy. I've been to Italy, not Greece. Greece was another one I was supposed to hit in 2020, and then the world went crazy. But I have been to Italy, loved Italy. I didn't really like Rome. It was too much city for me, but I loved Venice, and I would love to go back there. I just like being able to walk around. There's no cars, you just get people walking and on bicycles, and you get the little boats in the canals, and and plus the gelato.
Spain or any one of those areas there?
I haven't been to Spain, Portugal. I have been to a lot of places in Europe. Let's see, where have I been? I've been to Belgium. I've been to the Netherlands. I've been to Italy. I've been to Denmark. I'm trying to look at my map that's over here on my wall.
I was going to ask you, do you have a map with pins on it?
I do, yeah.
When you walk into our front door of our house, we have a foyer, and I have this huge map of the world. Mm-hmm. I have different colors. Robert's is green, mine are purple, and it's red if it's both of us that went to the same place.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Let's see. Have you been to Israel?
I have not, but I would love to go there. I mean, there's not really anywhere that I wouldn't want to go, but I do also want to go to the Dead Sea and go to Jordan, and that's kind of in that same general area. So
I have to say, you definitely want to go to Jordan. I've been there and I loved it.
Yeah. Did you see Petra when you went? Because I really want to see that.
Also in Egypt, I went to see the Sphinx, and you get to take the tour of the unknown tombs. I loved it.
Yeah, that's another big one for me. I want to go there too.
I love it. Have you been to Israel? We just asked that one. I love oven baked pizzas. Never would. I have a stone that I put my pizza on.
Same.
I love my stone, yeah. Good old Pampered Chef. Let's see. You can find rolls inside that give you a taste. Yeah, but still, I'll just stay with the California roll. I'm good with that. Onion large barriers.
Been there. Yep. England was nice too. I went there and I took my daughter to the Warner Brothers studios so we could do like the Harry Potter movie tour. Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
All right, everyone. You have any questions? Put it in the chat. If you want to come on, the link is at the top in the blue chat. I see my numbers are going up and down, up and down, and up and down. So I do not want to take too much more of Kay's time. She has been gracious enough to come in, and she does work from home. But I want to thank her again for coming on. It was a privilege for me to have her here because, again, it's an honor to be able to get to know more about you. Even though if you don't watch her videos, you might want to go check it out. So what I want you to do before we go in the show, let everybody know again about your channels, the platforms you sell on, the type of videos you do, and also when is your scheduled lives that you do. And if anybody wants to be part of it, how can they get in touch with you? And if they're interested in that affiliate link that you have for the main box you do on ThreadUp, let them know about that as well. And that we can make sure you are known of who you are.
All right. So I'm Kay, Passports and Pizza Pies. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell on pretty much everything. Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace. I have an antique booth. I sell on ThreadUp. I sell on the Real. So I have all kinds of content about that. I have thrift hauls. I do what solds. My what solds don't really get as many views. So I think you guys really just like to see what I'm picking up and could potentially sell it for versus when it actually sells. But I'm always open to different types of content. If there's something you guys want to see, I do a lot of ThreadUp unboxings, mostly the shoebox, but again, open to anything. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I'm super active on Instagram, passports and pizza pies with underscores underneath the word, in the middle of the words rather. So you can always reach out to me on there, or my emails in my YouTube channel. I do a live listing on Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. EST. And once in a great while, I'll do a live auction, but that's pretty much me. And when I can travel, I'll put out some travel content for you all on the same channel because I can't manage two. It's just too much work.
Again, thank each and every one of y'all for coming out. Again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be part of this.
Thank you for having me.
It was an honor to be able to have you here because a lot of times people may not watch your videos, but when you start watching, you get hooked. And also tell them about your merch you just got in.
Oh yes, I do have merch. It's on Teespring. You can find the link in any of my videos, well, the recent ones because I just did it. And I do have a little sticker. This is what all my merch says, which is my tagline. Welcome to my weird little corner of the internet, and it has my name underneath. So,
is that a sticker or a magnet?
This is a sticker. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So if y'all want to catch it out, check it out. That's the first merch she comes out with.
Yep.
So right now your sub count is at 815, getting
Woohoo.
closer to that 1K.
Closer, yay! I'm so excited. I'm finally getting close to watch hours. I have like 3,200, so
that's
hopefully it'll happen around the same time.
Right, exactly. Let's see, and also don't forget the new nice tagline. Yeah, she does that in the front of every one of her videos, and it's one thing I love about it because when she says it, you know it's her video coming up. Yeah, I love it. So thank you again so much for coming in, and thank you for taking the time out of your day, even though you're working from home. If you have not checked out Kay's channel, it is in the description bar below. It is in the chat as I see it being posted in the chat. Make sure you catch it. Make sure you check it out and give her some comments. Let her know if you're first time checking her videos out, check it out and let her know how you found out about her. 32 hours track. Awesome, Kay. Working fever. Forever.
I'll get you going in the background, Paul, so you can get some hours because I know you're getting close like me. We're around the same amount of subs. So.
I was going to say, I think he is right neck and neck with you because I know for a couple of weeks you and him were back and forth where you would get it, then you lose it. Get it?
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jennifer. There's Kay's Instagram also as well.
And thank you, Johnny, for having me. I really appreciate you asking me to come on and hang out. And I really appreciate everything that you do for this community. It's amazing. Always letting people share their channels and everything else. It's really awesome to see that on YouTube.
Thank you so much. And looking forward to seeing you at 1K.
Me too.
Yeah. I love the new video with Chuck and Marcy. Yeah, I actually have one more coming out. It's already ready to go. I just have to upload it. It's going to be out Tuesday. The new channel is every Tuesday and Thursday that I'm posting videos. The next one will be when you actually going to be putting out 2 short videos today, by the way, because I'm submitting those to Amber. Because last time I was in Illinois at the lake house, I went and visited with Chuck and them at their location we set up at for a book buy he did on an auction that he bought. Showed it on a video. I contacted him immediately. And we made the arrangements and watched the video at the end because you'll see what happens at the end of the video of how many books he had left before I show every book I bought. And then also the next one will be where I go on a surprise visit to another reseller's yard sale and buy a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's coming out Tuesday. I just have to upload it. It's already finished, undone, edited. I just have to upload it now to YouTube and that'll be coming out Tuesday. I try to make sure all the videos on that new channel is out every Tuesday and Thursday by 3 p.m. And I do schedule it to where it automatically comes out at that time. Let's see. Paul just turned 24 hours live on. There you go. That's a good way to do it. Outsourcing today and catch everyone on. Well, good to see you, Dawn. Hope y'all find some good things. Let me go ahead and get this caught up. Don't forget before we leave that you go ahead and put your links in the chat. Everybody at this time should have your own blue wrench to where you can drop your links as well.
Yeah, everybody drop your links so I can make sure I'm subbed to all of y'all.
That's right. Because one of the things I'll make sure to do is that the chat goes up with the video. It does take a little while the video goes live on my channel. But once it's uploaded onto the channel, the chat does go with it. Also, remember, today is the last day for Pi Points. So there are some videos that there is no comments on when it was uploaded. What's going to happen is you have to be here Monday for the Pi Point drawing giveaway. The Pi Point would be where if you're in the chat and you have your name only this drawing, because this is the last drawing for Pi Points, by the way. After this month, it will no longer be Pi Points. So what I'm doing is if you're on there multiple times, I will be only putting your name on the wheel once to give everybody a fair chance, because I'm doing more than, that's all I'm saying, more than 4 boxes of 12 count mini moon pies. So you definitely check the videos that don't have comments, make a comment so you'll be the first. So that way you have a chance for Pi Points. It only takes one. So that's why this last one, everybody will have their name on the wheel one time. So let's see. I see somebody's 120 away from 1,000. And again, also don't forget my social media page. I do have a link tree if you would like to be a guest on the show. Reach out to me on any social media. Let me know, and I'll work with you on a date that is available, because as of right now, I am starting to book for August. So reach out to me and let me know if you're interested in what day you would like to promote your channel and be a guest on the morning show. Okay, you're ending the show at 8:18.
Woohoo! And I just subbed to everybody who dropped their link that I wasn't already subbed to. So
there you go. So make sure you do that, because that way everybody have the links for you to go back. And there's Ella. Hello, Ella. And also don't forget, today at 2 p.m. Eastern on this channel will be the pop-up auction. If you want to be part of that, just make sure you reach out to me and let me know. So that I'll make sure to have you as part of that pop-up. I'll do that occasionally throughout the month so that we can come and check it out. And so, like I say before I end each and every show, you're more than welcome to come on to the panel as soon as the show ends by the link at the top in the blue box. And like I say before I end each and every show, and it is a weekend, so everybody have a safe weekend and good findings. And to meet again, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a fabulous and blessed day. And until we meet again in another chat, later. Peace out.
bye, guys.